to my YouTube channel. If you're new to my channel, my name is TURBAN and you are definitely welcome to my channel. I film content around lifestyle, beauty, fashion, food and everything in between. So please don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so anytime I upload a new video, you'll be the first to know, okay? And if you are returning, you know you have my heart already. I love you for always coming back to support, okay? Yeah. So today, I don't know why I'm super pumped, but today I'm just going to be doing a story time. Yeah, when I say story say story. So I'm going to be doing, from the title you already know, I'm going to be doing a story time on how I was rejected 6 times, guys. 6 times by Nigerian university. Disclaimer before I start, I'm just doing this video. It's not as if I'm doing this video to encourage other people that are in my shoe right now, because actually I am kind of lucky. I'm lucky because at least I had other opportunity during this 6th period of rejection. So I'm just using this opportunity to, you know, encourage others that are in my shoes right now, or in this kind of situation, that at the end of this tunnel, there's light at the end of the tunnel. And I'm not trying to be ungrateful. At the same time, I'm very, very grateful to God for all He has done, all He's still doing, and all He's going to be doing in my life and my family life and your life also. So should we dive right into the video? We should dive right into the video. Yeah. Iman. Okay, don't play. Okay, so let me date it back to my secondary school. So obviously, before you start writing in Nigeria, before you enter gain admission into any university, you have to write your JAM. I'm going to leave the full meaning on the screen because for my, I don't know why I'm not remembering right now the full meaning, but I'm just going to leave it on the screen. So I attended First Citizen College Ikorodu. Yeah, one of the best, even if I say that myself, one of the best school in Lagos State, Nigeria. You can Google it. Okay. So I attended First Citizen College, and in my school, if you attended my school, if you know my school, it is just a norm for everybody that graduates from my school to attend a private university. They don't go to federal university. Few go, maybe 1 or 2, maybe out of all the graduating students, you just see 1 or 2, and it is kind of rare, like very, very rare. Most of them travel, but majority, if you go to FCC and you're not going to Babcock University or you're not going to Covenant University, I don't know what you are doing. So there's this teacher of mine, my government teacher, Mr. Labi, God bless you wherever you are. It was like, oh, like our set is intelligent and we are smart and all. Like everyone in my set, we passed our JAM like in flying colors. I'm not talking about 190. I'm not, like, we passed. So it was like, and that's the first time they brought in computer-based tests. So it was not paper and pen. So everybody was scared that, okay, how are we going to do? And we did. Well, we're like you guys are just smart. That why can't we try for federal university or state university? Like, it's like he's always saying private university is glorified secondary school, and this is not shade to private university. It's just saying it from his own point of view. There's the glorified secondary university that most of you here, you came to the hostel, you've not enjoyed life, blah blah blah, his own kind of story. Oh my God. And if you know me, if you know me back then, I am assembly, we are the definition of, and Yoruba call it get inside, like children that their parents don't allow to go out that much. Like our routine is normal: wake up, go to school, come back from school, and you are in your house. So it's not as if you've chopped one life like that. So hey, I wasn't like, God, will I go to private university again and continue that? Private university, I think they different private university, different. But I was so interested in federal university. So some of us that time during that period, we tried for. I got to my line, I'm not going to private university, I'm going to try for a federal university. Okay, so I actually wanted to study law. Like, my mommy always told me that since when I was a baby, I not like baby, like since when I could when they ask you what do you want to do, what do you want to become in future, you say lawyer, yeah, something like that. So I really wanted to become a lawyer so bad. So I applied for University of Ilorin, and now the rejection process started. My friends, as I said, it is a norm for us to go to Bachelor University. Most of them has entered, like during that September period, my friends were already in school. So I'll be lonely, I'll call them, they'll be like, oh Tolu, call me back, I'm going to class. Oh Tolu, do this, I'm not at home, I'm going to church. Oh my god, I was lonely. I was waiting for my admission. Then I will never forget the date in my life, December 4, 2015. On the Friday, I got a text message, like an SMS from University of Ilorin, and lo and behold, I was given admission. Like, that was the best moment of my life. I was so happy, like, oh, at least this boredom is going to be over. And that time I did not have a phone. I had a phone, but just this small phone, no internet. So I had to wait for my mom to come back in the night, and I will use her phone to check. So my mom came back, everybody was excited in the house, like we were jubilating. Now, time to check for and to log into my portal and check the course. Obviously, in my mind I was like, it's law now. What will they give me? Yeah, girl, open the portal. Please ask her what's she giving. Adult education, like law, adult education, like. How is the two of them going? Law and adult education. Hey, so that's how the journey. My mom was so stressed. Like all private university, obviously they've entered, and my friends that almost done with their first semester are doing their exam. So it's obvious that if I did not accept the admission, I'm going to stay at home for 1 year. And I was like yeah, I'm not staying at home for 1 year. So we decided that I'll go for the adult education and I'll write another jam, just like for me to be in a school setting. So lo and behold, I accepted the admission. I traveled to Ilorin. I was happy. I had my own apartment. My mommy brought, like, now first child chronicles, all the load in this world they gave me. So I was happy. I remember that my sister that followed me when I first went to school, I went to see my level advisor, and she was like, oh, you have to minor in a course, like there are different courses, economics, political science. She listed a lot of courses, but at that moment I was not even interested. I was like, I'm just doing this course for 1 year. That is our plan, write another jam, and voila, you'll be given on that admission. That was the plan. So I even remember meeting I think that's the first classmate I met. She was like, oh, she chose economics. I was like, well, just don't worry, I'll just, like, for an art student, I'm supposed to choose something like English, political science, something that I can relate with. It's not if I did not do economics, but as an art student, you're supposed to choose something art related. I was like, well, let me just choose economics, Jare, let me choose the economics and everything will be okay. Abi, 1 year, I'll write my jam and voila. Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, hey, ask me what did your girls score in a jam? I got 176. 170. Oh my god, I cannot even. I remember vividly the day they told me. I was inside a car going home, like I was coming back from school, and my cousin called me. She was like, oh, you score 176. I was like, are you joking that she should not use me to play that? Why will I score one? Me that why will I score 176? She was like, it's 176 you scored. I was not scared. And at first I was like, okay, maybe I'm already in school, like I'm already loving my school and something like that. I'll pick another jam. But when I got to my friends left, the thing hit me hard. I cried. I wept too. I cried. Then my mom called, African mother now. She said that, why do you not read? Then later she's like, okay, don't put it in your mind, because at that moment I was writing my 100 level exam, my first semester exam. She was like, oh, don't concentrate on your exam and don't worry about that. Guys, if you remember the first time, I told you that I was not paying attention. I was paying attention because I was paying attention, but I knew if I added more effort, my first semester results would have been popping. Like I was just seeing C. I was like, nah, no. I had B, but it was not what I was expecting A and B all through, if you get me. So I was like, okay. Then my mom, as a concerned mom, she was like, okay, this is it. Then she tried. I'm not going to say the private university name here. I'm not going to say it because I don't want any controversial whatever. So I actually, without my 176, I went for a private university post TME, we call it post TME. Then I went for their exam, like their something like an entrance exam. I went for the exam. I did an interview, but in my mind I was like, this is not the standard. Me personally, I believe that once someone did not have the you don't have the standard score, why are you trying to bring the score down because of I'm going to be paying a huge amount of money? Nah, I don't like it. But at that moment I was like, when is that will make me study my law? So I went for the entrance exam. That day I did my interview, and the entrance exam itself was not, I did my entrance exam, I did my interview. And guys, what the funny thing about this admission was, immediately I wrote the exam and I did my interview. This is not a computer based exam that okay, I'll be like, okay, the computer marked it immediately. This is a paper and pen kind of situation, if you get me. Then okay, we did the exam. Then my mom was waiting for me at the, we like call it reception. She was waiting for me and she was like, they were like, we should not go home yet, our result, our admission letter is going to come out today. I was like, like, how is that possible? Guys, do you believe that 10 minutes later, I don't want to know, are they machine? They can never, I don't want to know the person that marked that exam. I don't want to believe that the person is a machine or whatever. How can you mark every one of us? We're like 100, if I can remember. We're like more than 100. How will you mark that in 10 minutes? And they gave me my admission letter. I was like, mommy, go. My mom was happy though that at least they gave me my law. I was like, how will you? So I was shocked that this can never happen in a federal university. Please, no shade to private university. I'm just talking about this particular private university. I don't want to put their name. So I was like, where go? I was like, no. But my mom was happy. Me said I was happy one side. I was not thinking that I don't want this type of school that if I'm not doing well, they'll just, because I'm paying money, they'll be, I don't know if you understand me, because I'm paying a huge amount of money, they'll be giving me A, whereas maybe I'm scoring D, if you get my, I was like, nah. My mom said, you are going, but I had to travel back to my school, did my second semester exam. This one's between my second semester exam. Now it was time to resume for the school. I just told my mommy, no, I actually did not want to go to that type of school. That no, I don't know that my mommy was gonna pay half. I say but I did not go. Now, 2 level adult education, University of Ilorin. I took another jam. Fortunately for me this time, I passed in flying colors. I passed in flying colors. I was super duper happy. Now that time, I would say this university, I filled in for Lagos State University this time around. So the wait started, and I said that my 100 level was not that great. And if you know federal university and state university, once your 100 level is not great, in fact from your 100 level you know what you graduate with. So my result was not that great. That's one of the reasons why at the end of the day I must study little. I will say that at the end, so let us just keep on. So I filled in for Lagos State University. I waited. My school has resumed. I was even doing all sorts of things. 200 level I started. I was still waiting. They did not give me admission. This time it's not as if they gave me admission. They gave me another course. I was not given any admission. Oh my god, I was sad. Oh, I was still see God, guys. If you're not even going to do anything for me, just pause this video, go to the comment section. I'm going to pray for my mom. That woman is a blessing. She's just a support system. She was just hyping me that don't worry, I'm going to do this again. I know you guys will be asking me that why did not I just go to this private university? I did not know what is wrong with me, but I did not go to the private university. I did on that jam again. Guys, now sorry, I did not do on that jam at that time. I was already in 300 level. I was like, okay, let me just chill since I'm going to 400 level. Sorry, I did another jam. I passed again, the same story, no admission. So I just waited that, okay, let me just take a year off. Since I'm already in my 400 level, I should do my exam. So 400 level, now I took another jam. Yeah, this one too, I fly. I passed in flying colors. I was even, this time I was so sure deep inside, I was like, oh no, maybe God wanted me to finish this course. That is why He did not allow them to give me admission. Since I'm done now, they give me admission. Like my mom has been buying in her head. anytime we go somewhere, like anytime we go for shopping, she's like, ah, this black is good, it will fit you, we should come here when you want to go for, like, she's plans. I'll be down. Now at this time around, I flew in for University of Ibadan, and I went for the UTME. I will not say I really passed. I will not even blame anybody. I will not say I really passed. It was just, I did not fail, but it was, I was not, that was not the score I was expecting. So just in between. So I knew deep inside of me that I might not. So when I waited for a while, they did not give me admission. My mom friend told her about another university that, oh, why don't you try Ekiti State University? That since the state university, they might speak me. I brought their form. In fact, after my UTME and whatever, my score was just popping. I was like, okay, what are they waiting for? Why would they choose me? Lo and behold, 2 months later, 3 months later, they did not pick me. Then I went for my NYC. I'm doing a series on my NYC. Please make sure you go and watch my NYC video. I'll leave the card up here or here, whatever. So I started my NYC already. Then I just called me one day that, oh, Osun State University is doing their registration, post-UTM registration, because I think they just applied for, they just maybe opened their portal for law student or something. I was like, oh, forget it. That big opportunity is here. Yeah, your guy is going to be a lawyer. I feel it for Osun State. Like, guys, you know the money I'll be spending. I feel it for Osun State University, and I was waiting, like I was doing my NYC. I was just waiting for them to pick me. Guys, do you know why? Before I even say the results, do you know why this rejection hurts me the most is that anytime I'm doing a particular school exam, there's this hope, like I'm like, oh no, this one I'm going to be given admission. Like, I'm always so, what's it called, hopeful. Like, my hope is already high. Let me say high. Then I'm already thinking of, okay, where will I go and shop? So during this Osun State time, I remember my mom and I having conversation about, oh, how are you going to do your NYC? Are you going to stop it? Because obviously you cannot do your NYC while you are still going for school. So I was like, I don't even know. We're thinking of several plans, or maybe I should write an letter to NYC. Maybe if I can defer my, I don't even know. Or when they give me admission, since the school is not going to start early, I might be closer to finishing my NYC, because obviously the state I'm serving and the states for university is not even in the same state. I'll be like, okay, I can just flex around the two or play with the two. So I remember the day I got this news. I was in my friend naming ceremony. My friend gave birth. I went for a naming ceremony, and I just said I did not give me the admission again. Now, what hurt me the most was, they told me the reason why they did not give me my admission, I did not gain admission, was because because they gave reason. I did not submit all the required documents. I had to even, I literally sent an email to the school. I was like, please, what type of documents are you talking about? Because anytime I want to do any registration, I make sure I get my facts right. Like, everything they need, I submitted it. So just okay, all right, guys. The 6th time, like, my hope every time is just always. Now I know you guys will be wondering, okay, have you not gained admission? Nah, it's not as if I'm not doing this story. It's not as if as I'm doing this story, I've actually gained an admission. Though right now I did another jam again, and this time too I passed. But is my hope up? Yes. Am I believing in God? Yes. But I'm just doing this story time to just kind of motivate myself and tell myself, at the end of the day, you're going to do it. You're going to be given admission. Even though this time, please, nobody's even going to tell me that one glorified waiting. Though I'm still planning on hoping, because guys, I graduated from a federal university, and I know how life is there. It's kind of flexible enough for me. I'm used to that life, so I'm still open to get admission into a federal or state university. And still at the back of my mind, if it does not work this time around, your girl is going to back to that private university that she's saying. And again, the reason why I'm having problem with to pick private university again is another problem, because each private university different rules. I don't want to name universities now, but I'm a Muslim. I cover my hair. Some private university won't accept that. And the best private university in Nigeria that I wish to go, they are among these people. See, I just want you guys to pray for me. Let's just pray together on this journey. So that testimony that I'm bringing, all of us will rejoice together. So please, you can just go to the comment section, pray for me. Pray for me that very soon, Corona, please go. Very soon that good news is going to be knocking on my door. Amen. And I wish the same for everybody that is looking for any kind of good news. Okay. So guys, if you enjoyed this story time, I have a lot of story time in my head that I want to do for you guys. So if you enjoy this story time, just go to that comment section and tell them that Tolu, give us more story time. And trust you again now, I'm going to do that story time for you. So this is the end of my story. I'm still praying, I'm still hoping for God to do it for your girl. So anytime I complain, anytime I'm like, oh God, blah 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 blah, my mom always remind me that Tolu, at least you have a degree. You have a degree now. Thank God I remember. The struggle of some courses in Nigeria. Do you know what annoys me the most about people? When I tell them that, maybe my 200 level, 300 level, I started liking my course. But my that 100 level, I don't even want to get what you want to tell me. I did not like the course. I hated it. People will not be asking, what are you studying? And I'm like, adult education. They're not like, adult education. Which one is that one again? Now I said, I don't know, I'll translate it in English, but the Yoruba people now ask me, Eko is education, why Agba? That means I'm going to be teaching only. And now I'm like, God, are these people? And they're not saying it's a place that they're trying to understand, they're just saying it's a place to kind of mock me that, this one is just doing a useless course. I'm like, no, this course is much more. I was like, okay, I don't want to even talk. One of my lecturers then was like, oh Tolu, when he had I think he had me talking one day. When I called me like, oh, I like why don't you travel abroad and do a master's on adult education, that in the Obodo, that the course is more is it popular or kind of useful there. I was like, well, uncle, that I know if I want to hear anything. Law is law. That law, I will read it. Okay, guys, that's the end of my story. I'm ranting. I'll see you guys in my next video. Guys, don't forget, please, I beg you. Do you want me to kneel down for you? Do you want me to kneel down? Please just subscribe. It is absolutely free. No one kobo. Nobody is collecting money for you. Just click that red subscribe button and hit it. Just subscribe now. Please help your girl. And turn on the notification bell so anytime I upload a new video, you'll be notified. Okay. I'll see you guys in my next video. I love you. Bye.